being a resident here and being only a mile away, you know, it was fresh in everyone's minds, of course, initially in the first few years even, and then gradually, you know, especially as a teacher and seeing the students' reactions to things, the more years that were put between it, they didn't even know. They had no clue. It was just like history books to them. I mean, it was just something that happened, and they knew about it, but it had no more relevance to the kids that I teach, the teenagers who weren't, you know, who were 2 years old or 3 years old than anything else. And gradually it became, you know, now with the memorial and stuff, I think it's just unless you live here, unless you personally were involved in the cleanup or you're a firefighter or obviously the families, now I just see it as everyone preoccupied in their own worlds. They're walking around with their cell phones and absorbed in their own worlds. That's the best way I could put it. Their own lives, their own worlds. And I think everyone just walks around their own little heads stuck with cell phones and wires in their ears. It's a memorialization of the whole experience, and there's nothing more real than art to make that live forever. Paintings and artwork from, you know, first-hand experience, where the artist's touch goes right into it, is even more of a direct link to the feelings, especially if you kind of lived through it. I can't compare myself to somebody who worked there, who felt it, who was escaping or anything like that, but I was a mile away, did go down there. I felt firsthand a lot of things, and it was traumatic to see these buildings disappear. So to capture that in art is really important, because there's nothing else greater in the world than art to express humankind's feelings. It's the most valuable thing in the entire world for what it is. I mean, paintings are just mud on canvas, right? But yet they're worth so much money, right? Because they memorialize moments that nothing else can really come close to.